guys, it's your boy Ukings right here again. You're welcome to another day with an ICT Forex trader. Yeah, this week was an excellent week, like because we closed the second week with 100% win rate. 100% win rate, guys. And you know, we have been dropping the pre-market analysis back to back here on my YouTube channel, right? If you check earlier this week, I dropped our pre-market analysis class where we anticipated the XY to expand to the upside into an FVG, and we expected EURUSD to expand to the downside, taking out excess liquidity into an FVG. Only then we can look for a reversal pattern, and that's how market delivered. On Monday, price delivered to the downside on EURUSD. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we all sold. Then on Friday, which is today, and market reversed to the upside, right? So guys, we actually made the most, closing another week with 100% win rate, guys. It's just 2 weeks. Last week we had 2 trades, 2 of them was a win, and this week we had a wonderful 3 good trades, and all was a win, guys. All was a win, just trading one single model, one single ICT model. Okay, I'm going to make a video about that, about the model I trade, right? That is the ICT model. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys how I refined it, and I'm making the move from the market. Okay, it doesn't mean there is no lose at all, but we actually execute always. Okay, and that's what market that's offer. Okay, because we don't know the outcome of every trade you take is random. Okay, we're just executing. Once you see our setup, we execute, and we closing the second week with 100% win rate, guys. So I will go taking you to the chart, then we I will show you our anticipation. Okay, maybe you have not watched the pre-market analysis class I dropped. Was it on Tuesday or Wednesday? I uploaded in the YouTube channel. Please do well to go watch it. Okay, go watch it. You see how we anticipated price to expand to a stipulated drawn liquidity. As you all know, price books majorly based on liquidity, from internal liquidity to external liquidity, and vice versa. And what I always look out for is an FVG and other block as an internal liquidity, then old highs, old lows, relative equal highs, relative equal lows as external liquidities. Okay, and once price take out an external liquidity and you see a reversal pattern, you'll be expecting price to return into an internal liquidity based on the range. Okay, and once internal liquidity is met, the next thing is to what? Wait for reversal, or you continue in that direction until there is break in market structure, depending on what price offers. Okay, and that's how we trade, guys. We follow price. I don't anticipate, I don't predict, I always follow price. Okay, so that's what we are doing, guys, and we are closing this week again with 100% win rate, right? So I'll be taking to the chart, and we look at I'll be showing you guys the trade I took, and what I look out for, and how I close. Okay, what I normally target is 1:3 hour. Okay, that's what I always target. Okay, so I'll be showing you guys how I anticipated by psychology levels and how I was able to make the most from the market this week just by following our directional bias. Okay, so now let's head to the chart, guys. All right, guys, you're welcome back to the chart. So these are the 3 major trades I took this week. Sorry, it is actually 4, but I didn't take this one. Okay, this is Friday. It is actually a swing setup. I'm actually back testing it. It's a new model. I'm actually back testing. Okay, to know if I can actually use one of my account as a swing trade. Okay, I'm still back testing it, and so far it's about 60 to 80% win rate. Okay, so I'm still back testing, and you can see how price delivered on this particular trade. I'm going to show you guys, but I'm going to show you the ones we traded. Okay, so out of this trade, I only took 2 trades right here. Okay, I took 2 trades, and this particular one I wasn't able to catch it because I was working. I was trying to help some persons do some things in the church, and I wasn't able to catch this particular trade. Okay, so and this one right here, we have this one right here, we have this one right here, which is on Thursday. Okay, so now I'll be going into the market. I'll be showing you guys. Okay, let's go to the XY. You see what we anticipated. Let's do a little recap of the anticipation we had. So what we anticipated in the marketplace is for this is a EURUSD, the daily time frame. Okay, on the daily time frame, this was when I did pre-market analysis. Price was at this particular point. Okay, all right, it was on Tuesday. Price was on this particular point. You can see price took out the external liquidity, returned into this other block, which is an internal liquidity, and displaced to the downside. So on Monday closed bearish, previous day low taken, and I anticipated, okay, price is going to be taking out this low into this FVG, this gap here, as an internal liquidity before we'll be expecting reversal. And on the weekly basis, I told you guys that price is at weekly level, liquidity level, which is
a gap. We can see a gap right here. Okay, you can see a gap right here. So I told you guys that price may be reaching for this other block, and we should be careful that we see an expansion to the upside. Okay, but normally we, after anticipating, we use the weekly time frame to determine the direction bias. Once we determine the direction bias, the next thing is to go to the, sorry, we use the weekly time frame to determine the institutional order flow. Okay, so once we determine the institutional order flow, we see, okay, what is market doing at the higher time frame level? Okay, then we go to the daily time frame and look out for our directional bias. All right, and we trade until reversal is confirmed to be in line with the what, to the weekly institutional order flow. And that's what price did. Price took out the external liquidity on weekly basis, this external liquidity, after taking it out, and it displayed to the downside into what? You can see this heavy, it filled it. After filling it, it further expanded into this other block. But I told us that we should be careful, that we should be expecting a reversal from this point, okay? But you don't just expect a reversal and start buying immediately. No, you wait for confirmation from the daily time frame, okay? You trade in line with the daily time frame direction bias until reversal is confirmed, then you know it is now in line with the weekly directional bias. If you look at the weekly directional bias, price have returned into this gap. Now it's reversing to go to the upside. Okay, maybe I'm going to be doing another pre-market analysis. If this previous week high is taken, then you know price will be expanding to the upside to take this. But till then, I think next week I'm going to record another class on our pre-market analysis. Okay, so but for now, I'm trying to show you guys what we anticipated and how price is playing out. All right, okay, you can see, guys, how price is playing out on Monday, Tuesday, it's sold. Okay, on Tuesday, I didn't get any entry. Okay, I got an entry, but it was a missed entry. It was a missed entry because price couldn't return into my entry level, right? And it expanded to the downside. It's normal, okay? It's always okay to, you can actually know the bias and you also have a missed entry. You can know the bias and you will not get any entry. Just like Monday, I know that the bias is bearish, but I didn't get any entry. It is fine. Tuesday, the same thing, mid entry, it is fine. On Wednesday, I got two beautiful entries. Thursday, beautiful entry to the downside, and he expanded to close to the upside. Contraction candle, the next thing is expansion to the upside in line with order flow. Okay, so that is that. I'm going to show you how we anticipated reversal at this point. How would you think that? Okay, once prior reached a joint liquidity, how do you know that it's going to reverse? I'm going to be showing you guys. So right here, right here, right here. Okay, let me tell you, let me show you guys the XY. Let me show you the XY. The XY, our, okay, on the XY, the same thing. Our bias was, we expected an expansion to the upside right here into this gap, and you can see price expanded to this gap and contraction candle and price went lower. Okay, why we actually sold on the XY today, that is Friday, is because this low is taken. Okay, this low is taken. This previous day low is taken. Once it's taken, it's confirmation that price will be going to the upside. Okay, so I think I dropped it in my WhatsApp group that will be expecting an expansion to the downside on EURUSD into, sorry, on the XY into this gap right here. You can see this gap. Okay, I'm going to be showing on my screen how where I wrote it in the group. Okay, then price have not, price slightly took out this before the NFP that took price into this place, and you can see price is heading to this other block right here, right? That's where price is heading to in form of internal liquidity. Okay, so that's how we actually confirm reversal on DXY, because the previous day low is taken, but it wasn't taken on EURUSD as at the time this one was taken, but it's already confirmation because there is a classical break in market structure in EURUSD to the upside. So this confirms the change in direction that we have in the XY at this point, because the previous daily is taken. So it's a confirmation that price may be reversing to the upside and possibly close with a swing point. Okay, so that's how we change our direction bias. But from Monday, we bought. Okay, after buying, take out this high, then price close bearish at London close on yesterday. Okay, which is Thursday. So that is how we followed price and make the most out of it. Okay, now okay, I'll be showing you guys. I've showed you guys your USD already. So I'll show you USD how price expanded. Okay, on Tuesday we sold, but no entry for us. Then Wednesday we had two entry. Thursday we sold to take out this previous day low. And after closing in our direction, then price reversed at London Season. And at this point, we see a classical break in market structure in 1 hour, and price expanded to the upside. So now let's head to our entry time frame. Then you see how we anticipated price. So on Wednesday, as you all know, Tuesday there was no entry. It was a missed entry that I had. Sorry, I didn't mark it out, but I can remember the entry right here now. Okay, from the 1 minute time frame, from the 1 minute time frame, that's where we got the entry. London Q zone. That's 2 a.m. New York time. Okay. I trade ICT setup, that is ICT model 2022 model. Okay. So this was a stopwatch. Okay. After a stopwatch, I look for entry. I wanted, though it is on 1 minute, the entry was on 1 minute, guys. Sorry. So let me squeeze chart and let's go to 1 minute so that you can see it. So this is, sorry, my trading view sub exhausted, though I was using it for something which I just finished. Okay, so there is no need of subscribing again anytime. So though I may subscribe for, but I don't think I don't have any use of it. Okay, maybe anytime I want to backtest, that's when I always subscribe. Okay, so now looking at this point, you can see price display to the downside. Okay, I think it was on 2 minutes that I got the entry, but it also appeared in 1 minute. Okay, so price displays to the downside, taking out this low. So when this low taken, I wanted price to return into this gap, tap into it, before it will expand to the downside. Okay, but price just went up a little bit. It couldn't get to this LVG, so it expanded to the downside. So that's how we missed this beautiful expansion. So this trade would have given us like from that LVG, would have given us 3.5, and we would have targeted this low, like this right here. So they are giving us about 1:4.3 RR. Okay, that risking 1%, we are having 4%. Is it not? This is beautiful, right? So this is what this trade would have given us if we had entered, but we missed the trade. Okay, we missed it. We missed the trade. We missed because price couldn't return into this gap. That's how we missed it on Thursday, on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, guys, we also caught this beautiful trade. Okay, we normally wait for stop watch as a high. Once our key zone is open, this London key zone open here, then stop watch, a significant swing point is taken. Once it is taken, guys, then we go down to the entry time frame and look for entry, and you can see this beautiful entry right here in 3 minutes. This entry, okay, it was in 2 minutes, guys. The FVG was in 2 minutes, but we also have it in 1 minute. You can see this one in 1 minute here. So you can use this one in 1 minute, price returning to it and displays to the downside. Took out this low. Okay, I wasn't able to take this trade on Tuesday because I wasn't at home. So I couldn't trade combining with what I was doing then. So at noon, we have another beautiful entry right here. Another beautiful entry in 2 minutes again, okay? So we had another beautiful entry in 2 minutes, guys, and price displays, though it also forms in 1 minute, price displays to the downside. Once downside taken, creating a market structure shift after a stopwatch. I only trade one model. And that's why I always tell some person, you don't need to trade all the setup before you become profitable. Okay, trading is just by discovering yourself, discover what works for you the most and the kind of person you are. So I'm more like how would I put it? I'm more like a day. Should I say I'm not good in multitasking? Okay, I'm not good in multitasking. So I just understand this is the kind of personality I have. So I have to like look for what works for me, guys. So that's why I understand that. Okay, I need to do one thing at a time, right? I need to trade one pair. I need to stick to one setup. Okay, and that's how it changed. I started like that's what makes me consistently profitable. Okay, when I started doing this, that's when I started seeing consistent results in my trading career. Then I gradually start building my trading psychology. Okay, so that is how we're able to take this wonderful trade that gave us 1:4.7 RR. Okay, from this point, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. The low I targeted, that was a swing low at this point. Okay, if you go to 15 minutes, you can see a swing low at this point. That was the target. And Thursday being yesterday, here we have another entry. We have another entry, guys, at London Q zone. After London Q zone, a swing point. Okay, why I took this trade is a swing point was taken. This was the swing point. Sorry, I don't use 1 minute to take the swing point. Okay, like to check this swing point, I always use 15 minutes or 1 hour. Okay, so in form of stopwatch, it happened outside the Q zone in 1 hour. Okay, first I confirmed it in 1 hour first. So at whenever this thing happens, I know that okay, price, I'm going to wait. Price may that wait for last stopwatch, okay, at London Q zone. And probably that stopwatch may happen inside maybe an FVG or that block in 1 hour, mostly FVG. So once it happens, then it is a valid trade for me. So whenever this happens, my entry will always be from 3 minutes or 5 minutes. I don't go down to 1 minute at this point. Okay, so that is how I have this entry from 3 minutes. Okay, sorry, I mean 1 minute by 3 minutes. You can see I wrote it here, 3 minutes, average 3 minutes, and targeted this low, and it gave me 1 is to 3.4 R, and this is beautiful. Out of all these trades, I always take 1 is to 3 R. Even if it deliver 1 is to 4, it's none of my business. My target is just to take 1 is to 3 R, and that is it for me because it is actually enough. It's actually a decent RR for me. 1 is to 3 is decent RR. So I don't need to be greedy, guys. I don't need to be greedy. And here, let me show you guys the setup I have as swing setup. Okay, I told you guys I didn't take this swing setup. It's just for I'm still back testing the model. Okay, I'm still back testing it. I'm targeting this relative equal high here. What did I look out for? I look out for what a shift in market structure. Why? Number one, price have reached into higher time frame liquidity level. Have reached into higher time frame liquidity level. Once it reaches, then I look out for a break in market structure. So this is the low. This is the high that gave us this low, right? So the high that gave us this low is broken. It's not just this week. Okay, the body of a candle must break through it, and you can see the body of the candle that breaks through this low. So once this happens, that is when I look out for the recent order block or an AVG that is created. Okay, I created. So once I look out for it, it must be a two swing lows or either failed swing or stop push. Understand? So and before breaking market structure. So once it happens, then I'll look out for the recent, what's it called, recent order block, expect price to reach into it. Then that's the entry. So the entry was on this order block right here. Then I took my stop loss here. Okay. So this trade setup works 60%, more than last time. Okay, from my data, it's 70% to 90% win rate. Okay, yes, 70% to 90% win rate. Sorry, seriously, it has a very decent IR. But I want to get enough data before I will use one of my trading accounts and start executing the setup. You understand? As a swing, you get. So you know why I can't focus majorly on swing is because I don't have that patience, a whole patience to wait for my trade for maybe 2 day, 3 day, 2 day. No, no. It's better I use one of my accounts to be trading this setup. Then I'll be using other of my accounts as the trading accounts. You understand? Because I'm more good in the trading. You understand? So this one will just maybe I'll just place the trade, forget it there, set stop loss, set take profit target, and leave it there. Then I'll check it once in the understand. So that's it, guys. So I'm able to catch this right to the upside. You can see NFP expanded to the upside in line with the dual liquidity, and you can see definitely this high will be taken. Definitely it will be taken. It's almost there. Okay, definitely this is a relative equal high, so definitely be taken. So this is a decent 1 is to 4.62 RR, right? So that is it, guys. That's how we ended the week with 100% win rate, and we are closing this week again with 100% win rate, just like last week. Last week to trade. You understand? You see, that's why you need to know that you don't need to be trading all the time. When I understand this, it actually helped me. Well, I know that I don't need to be trading all the time. I don't need to be trading all that if I will make money. Just once you see your setup, you execute. If it is not there, you relax. You relax. Okay. I need to force myself like from back to back lessons, losses, and all this stuff. So I don't have any choice but to follow the process. And that's how I'm able to stay. I can stay 2 days without taking any trade, without any problem. Because I know once my setup forms, definitely it will deliver. Or highest it will give me an L. And even if it give me a loss, one let me say I have two losses back to back or three losses back to back. I only need one trade to cover it all. You understand? So this is how I train my psychology, reminding myself that even if I'm in series of losses, three losses, just one trade will cover them all. Okay, like last 3 weeks, I had losses back to back by I think 3 places. Right, just one trade covered everything. Right, so that is it, guys. That's how I train my psychology. That's how I improve every single day, and that is how we close again, guys, with 100% we
Yo, so that's it, guys. That's how we closing again this week with 100%. We were like, I'm very happy, right? I'm very very happy. Though my account, because I'm more of a prop firm trader. Okay, I don't trade my personal account. Most of three of my accounts are prop firm. Okay, so what I always risk in my funnel account is 0.5%. Then in my challenge account, okay, I have about two challenge accounts, is risk 1% per trade. Okay, so that's and target 3%. So that's how less is more, guys. Less is more. Okay, I currently I'm in a challenge, but I'm going to announce it maybe in one of the YouTube channel where my target is to get funded $1 million in 14 trading months. Okay, and I started with $10,000 account, and I'm going to be showing you guys the result. Okay, maybe next week I'll make a video about that, guys. So that is it, guys. That is it. Please, if you are new to this channel, do well to subscribe. Do well to subscribe. Thank you for all the new subscribers. I really appreciate it. I love you so much. Those sharing my videos, I love you so much. Yeah, I love you guys. So please Make sure you keep sharing my videos. Please subscribe, guys. Subscribe. Okay, then also turn on the notification bell so that you always receive a notification whenever we post here. Okay, a developing trade, as you all know, I've not blown yet, but we are getting there. All right, so keep following up, keep supporting your boy. Let's do this. Okay, let's see. Let's see how price delivers every single time. Okay, so always remember, price is probabilistic. So it's weekend. I think we use weekend to develop my psychology. Listening to podcasts. Okay, listening to all these podcasts, listening to dice trading podcast, listening to read psychology books. Okay, that is on Fridays, Saturday. Then Saturday majorly I review my trades. Okay, see how it's executed. Then prepare for next week. Then on Sundays I plan for next week. That is the next trading day, next trading week, and that's it, guys. All right, guys. Please do well to subscribe. And stay motivated, guys. Stay motivated. Do I have any other thing to say? No. Okay, for now, guys, I wish you all good luck and happy weekend. Enjoy your weekend, guys. Bye for now.